All right, welcome back to another episode of Real Estate Real Talk with Jennie and
Brittany.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us. And of course, if you are finding any value in our conversations, we'd love for you to reach out or subscribe, follow along. We just like talking about real estate. It's what we do. Brittany, the other day at a team meeting, a team member said that she had a buyer who was looking to buy, but they were just waiting for a deal. And of course, you know, she kind of went on to explain some things, and we kind of started itching to ask more questions. Like, what was it about that we were having concerns with?
I mean, I think we really wanted them to define their deal. Like, what does that mean to them? Because we do hear that pretty often, and it can mean a plethora of things.
Well, as a real estate agent, we may think of what we perceive a deal to be, but is that what a deal means to you?
Right.
The potential buyer or seller that is looking for a deal. So we talked about this definition, define your deal.
Yeah.
And so let's just chat about kind of the first thing. Obviously, you'd probably start with the price being a deal.
I think we do hear price most often.
Yeah.
And the truth is, we listed a deal recently.
We did.
It was a great home over in Broken Arrow. And in fact, whenever we put it live, within 2 days, we had 8 offers.
Right. So what was it? How was it a deal?
It was a deal because compared to the other homes, the price evaluation made a lot of sense for someone to buy it and put some work into it.
Yeah. So like it was a low price based on the other homes in the area. But inside of that low price, it needed a lot of dollars.
Roof, exterior maintenance.
Yeah.
Also, they weren't aware of the age of the major units, the components within the home.
So in the end, the price went up. It was probably needed to be a cash buyer.
Yeah.
So is that the average buyer that wants a deal?
I don't think so.
Right.
Yeah.
I think something to remember here whenever we think about the price, get a good deal, is it's, you know, have you ever been to an auction?
Yep.
Or you know kind of what an auction is. That's what tends to happen. If a home is priced correctly or just below the current market value, everyone else is going to see it as a good deal too.
100%.
And then what happens?
It ends up driving up price and
it goes up.
Yeah,
it goes up.
Exactly.
What is another way that we could kind of define a deal for somebody?
I think some people want a smooth process or like ease of a transaction, which can fall into a couple categories. First that comes to mind for me is inspections. Like something to keep it in the smoother timeline would be having a home that has maybe newer major components, newer roof, maybe a newer HVAC, that type of thing.
So the price is probably, you know, a factor as it always is, but it's really what matters more to them is just the ease of the process, less hassles and stress along the way. Well, what are some ways, like as professional real estate agents, that we can help our clients with that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it starts with a consultation.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about needs right now and the details of that, but the consultation is really the step that helps get that answer for people.
Yeah, like where is this home, if that is fitting into your good deal.
Exactly.
Of being stress-free.
Yeah.
What was the other one that we were talking about? Timeline?
Timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how could that be a deal for somebody?
Yeah, well, some people need a really quick timeline. We've had clients moving here that they're going to be homeless in 30 days if we don't find something this weekend.
Yeah.
We've also had clients moving from out of state that would like to close in 60 or 90 days. And so timeline can be a big factor for that, especially if they're paying maybe rent currently somewhere and they don't want to pay rent and mortgage at the same time. So we can help them strategize that.
Yeah. So I think really just to summarize this conversation, it's just everything really just starts with more and better conversations.
Absolutely. I think too, from our meeting today, if we were to share one tip to a potential buyer or seller or person that could be interested in real estate, it would be to be open with whoever you're talking to as your trusted real estate advisor. For them to help you, you really need to chat through the details of your plans and trust that they're going to help you with options to make it smooth and seamless.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's not that we just sell houses. We really help solve problems. And so if you aren't open to sharing your concerns and your goals, then we can't best help you with that. Any final words?
I think that's it. We're always here and happy to help.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.